know you are going to be 18 or just about 18. Elections are coming up this year. So when you have to go for voting as a first time voter, what factors you will consider while casting your vote to any party or any candidate? Now you said you read newspaper, geopolitics and all those kind of things. Lot is happening in the world. Russia is fighting Ukraine for last 2 years. So, in your opinion, what is going to be the end of this country? So, any popular trumpet tune that you can tell me which is being used in the country? And the other major issue that is going on is Israel and Hamas conflict.
Yes.
That also started almost like this. But you think Israel has achieved victory there? Okay, come.
Welcome.
Please come in.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Krishna. Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, Krishna, how has been your day so far?
Sir, it was a very fantastic day, sir. I enjoyed it a lot.
Tell me your activities since you got up in the morning.
So, since I got up in the morning, I woke up around 5:30. I did a little bit of exercise, yoga, and then after I refreshed myself, took a bath, and then I had a breakfast, and then after that we had a assembly, and then classes got started.
I hope you are feeling comfortable and fresh.
Yes, sir, very much.
Okay. So, tell me which place do you come from?
So, I'm coming from Shillong, Meghalaya. Shillong is the capital of Meghalaya and also known as the Scotland of East. And it has got a very good history, and it's a tourist place and a hill station. People basically come here to visit Shillong and places nearby Shillong, such as Cherrapunji and Mawson.
I have heard a lot about, northeast and all, Shillong, Meghalaya. So just describe the place where you stay. What kind of a place and surroundings you have. What kind of developments are taking place. Where do you see your place going in next 5 years?
So talking about Shillong, it's a very beautiful place. It has got a very great history because in the 1860s it was established as a British capital in the northeast. So from that time we'll see a very good development in the region. And talking about the people of Meghalaya, they are basically tribes. They are classified into three. One is Khasi, Garo and Jaintia. All are very much hospitable and very good in nature. If you know about the history, their origin are from the Southeast Asian countries, or they have got a Mongoloid origins. And also talking about the place, Shillong, it's very beautiful place. There are many places to visit in Shillong itself. So there are church, and apart from that, the panoramic view of the hills, the meadows, gives it a very fantastic view, sir. And also talking about the development in Shillong, in the last few decades, I have seen a lot of development in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the roads, and even in the recent times there was a very big stepping stone which was bought by the government itself. So that was the bringing up of railways in Shillong. So, and in the next 5 years, I see Shillong as one of the best cities in India itself, sir. And also in the around 2 to 3 decades, it will become a metropolitan city as well, sir.
So, how many years have you spent there?
So in Shillong, I have spent almost around 10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years.
Yes.
And now you are in Dehradun. How do you compare your place Meghalaya to Dehradun?
So both the places are hill station, and they have got the climate and the weather are quite similar and very much equal if I'll compare. But so talking about Shillong, we can't see like a snow and other kind of mountains covered with snow. But in Dehradun, there are many places nearby like Mussoorie and the Nolti where we can see hills and mountains covered with snow. And apart from that, I also see that talking about particularly Shillong, it's a little bit of congested place. So because it is located between the mountains and many people come here and reside over this region, and it has become very much congested, sir. But talking about Dehradun, it's a very big city, and also talking about this history, both have got some kind of same history because both were established as the summer capital during the Britishers' time. So that's somewhere I see similarities in there. But the development of Dehradun is far ahead as compared to Shillong.
So I hope you have enjoyed your stay in Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
Till now. And during the time that you have stayed here, I would like to know what improvements you have seen in your own personality, both academically as well as personally and outdoors, everything. You can tell me about that.
So talking about my improvement in activities and personalities, I see that when I was in Shillong, I was not familiar with much with my surroundings, my friends, and also I was very much a kind of introvert person, sir. But the time I came here to Dehradun, it was a very new place for me, sir. I saw friends, many people, and then I started talking to them. And apart from that, when I was in Shillong at home, I didn't had any kind of proper schedule to follow, sir. It was just that when the days pass, it changes according to the time and season. But here we have got a very good schedule to follow from starting from the early morning and till night. So it has given a lot of discipline, and I am able to see a lot of management skills among myself. So starting from the morning and till the night, till we sleep, so doing all my things all by myself, so not dependent on any other person, and also helping my friends and talking to them. That was one of the best thing I observed in myself. And also talking about my academics, here all the things are to be done by us. So, and also talking about the competitive level, at competitive level, you will see very much competition in a college like I am studying in, sir. So because of which you have a competition among your friends, which is good and healthy for you as well. Because of which one can study more and learn more, and also gain knowledge about the different cultures and places. And apart from there's many activities that you perform in the whole day, talking about doing all your things by yourself. And also apart from that, with many extracurricular and co-curricular activities that you do, playing sports and cricket or basketball, volleyball, any other sports, and also activities such as even playing carom, chess, table tennis, etc.
So that's so nice and good to know that you feel that you have gained after spending some time here. So my interest is to know how do you spend your spare time. I would like to know what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what are the games and sports that you have played in your school with your family members and in the neighborhood up till now. What routine do you follow when you are at home, particularly on a holiday? Also tell me about the reading habits, your newspaper reading, magazine reading, your television watching habits, and your internet surfing habits. And whatever you surf on the internet, how do you utilize it for your personal development? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell.
So starting with my hobbies, my spare time activities. When I'm free, I usually talk to people around myself. Like even my friends, I used to have fun with them and also talk. And apart from that, I also like reading newspapers, magazines, and books, and also listening to music. So, and so talking about my hobbies and other activities, I like playing cricket and basketball, sir. These are my favorite sports, and apart from that, I've in extracurricular activities. I've been in the brass band part, sir.
Okay.
So I like playing trumpet, and I like music. Because of this, I like playing music and knowing music more in depth, sir. And also talking about my other activities that I do at home with my family members and neighborhoods. At home, we used to play either Ludo or chess or even caroms with my family members. And sometimes when we go out for picnic, we used to play football or even cricket, sir. And talking about my other activities with my neighborhood, I used to like even I play with them carom, TT, or even basketball and etc. Sir. So I'm talking about my activities at home that I do in my whole day schedules at holidays. In holidays, I used to go for vacations. So there's a change in schedule of mine. I used to wake up little bit late, like around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and then all the things are like spontaneous, waking up and doing other activities, helping mother in cooking, or even if cutting vegetables, and also making the home clean and other things. And also helping my sister and father with the early morning breakfast and things, so that they can arrange themselves very much properly, and go for their work, sir. And in the whole day, I used to spend, as my sister and father, they both are working. So I used to, most of the time I spend time with my mother, sir. I used to talk to her and help in other household activities. And in the evening, I used to go out with my friends or even my relatives or my sisters. We just go out and have get ourselves refreshed and rejuvenated, and come back home, have dinner, have a family dinner, and that makes the family very much cheerful, sir. And also talking about the in newspaper, I like reading various geopolitics about our country as well as in the international level, sir. And also talking about the books which I like to read, it's basically non-fictional, sir, based on historical events, sir. And things that I surf in the internet is basically, as most of the things in our current scenario is based on things like on the past events, sir. So knowing the past event will let us know about the root cause of what are the problems and challenges our nation and even the whole globe is facing now. So I like in the internet, I basically serve the historical events such as the World War, Cold War, and other events that took place at global level as well as the national level, sir. And talking about other things that I surf in internet, I usually watch news related to what is happening around the world. One such is by the first post, Palki Sharma. She gives very much good news, very news related to the current scenario of our world, and not much related to the politics of the politics in our nation, sir. And talking about the things that I improved, things that I find very good in it, sir, that these all things are very much familiar with our surroundings, sir. As it affects us also, it is important for us.
Okay. So you said you have been part of brass band.
Yes, sir.
So is it voluntary or at on your own interest, or it was a duty from school?
So it was my own interest, as in our school we had a separate period so that we can have a extracurricular activities. Some students, they took part in painting, some in piano classes, some in music classes. So I took brass band as my own hobby, sir, because in our school NCC was not present. So I asked the principal, can we have an NCC camp or NCC kind of environment in our school? He said that you can join the brass band, it will give you some kind of similar environments.
So which instrument do you play?
So I played trumpet.
Trumpet. So any popular trumpet tune that you can tell me which is being used in the country?
So one such is the IPL tune, sir. And also apart from that, I have been a part in. We used to play the songs in the national days, such as the Independence Day and Republic Day, sir. So I also know how to play national anthem, Sare Jahan Se Acha, and Vande Mataram, sir.
So do you have your own instrument?
Yes, sir. I have got my own instrument, sir.
So how many years have you done this?
So when I was in school, I did it in class 7th and 8th for 2 years, sir. But I got the instrument personally at home, sir. So whenever I used to go home, I used to play.
You practice even now?
Yes, sir.
Now you said you read newspaper, geopolitics and all those kind of things. Lot is happening in the world. Russia is fighting Ukraine for last 2 years.
Yes.
So, in your opinion, what is going to be the end of this conflict?
So when the conflict started, the whole world was seeing that Russia would win the war, as it is one of the major powers in the world. But still, the war extended till 2 years, which is like very much shocking for all of us, because Russia, being a very much powerful country, have invaded Ukraine, but could not gain all the whole of the territories, but most of the eastern part of Ukraine. So what I think in the upcoming years, the Ukraine, they have got majority of the support from the NATO alliance and specifically from the US. So and US in their statement, they said that this year would be the last supply of all the ammunitions, the war supplies, and also aid to Ukraine, sir. So I think in the upcoming times, it would be easy for Russia to invade Ukraine more easily, and also Russia has got many alliances such as India and North Korea, China. So indirectly they are helping Russia to win the war, sir.
So which are the major countries which are supporting Russia in their operation?
So the major countries which are helping Russia, sir, most of them are from the Central Asian, sir. Talking about China and North Korea and also many Islamic countries such as Iran, sir.
And the other major issue that is going on is Israel and Hamas conflict.
Yes.
That also started almost like this. But you think Israel has achieved victory there?
So what I think is, if we'll talk about the current scenario, so around 20 to 22,000 civilians have been killed, sir. I understand, sir, that Hamas is a militant group and it's most of them consider as a terrorist organization. And if it is a terrorist organization, it is a harm to humanity as well. So it must be removed from the whole world, sir. But not in the cost of the life of civilians, sir. So what I think is Israel has not achieved yet what it wants to do, as it has occupied most of the West Bank and also many Palestinian territories, and also captured many posts and cities. That the second biggest city, that is the Khan Yunis, it has captured, but in the cost of the life of civilians. And its main motive was to eradicate the whole Hamas militant group, which they have not achieved yet, sir. So they, according to their statement, the president Benjamin Netanyahu he said that the country won't stop until and unless he will remove the whole Hamas from the regions.
But why is he facing opposition from his own country?
So in the very beginning, so what had happened was the people were already protesting against Israel, but when Palestinian they fired missiles in Israel, sir, the Hamas people, the whole focus of the whole country focus shifted towards the war, sir. So everyone was keen. At the very beginning of the war, the people were supporting Benjamin Netanyahu about the war, that we should win the war and eradicate the Hamas people. But now what they are thinking is that the life of the civilians has got a lot of damage in the country. And talking about the Israel itself, sir, they also have faced many sanctions at the international level. Many countries such as Iran, and from the north, Lebanon, Hezbollah, many countries surrounding the region, they are against what Israel is doing in Hamas. So that's the reason why the people, they are opposing against the prime ministers.
So now you are going to be 18.
Yes.
Or just about 18. Elections are coming up this year. So when you have to go for voting as a first time voter, what factors you will consider while casting your vote to any party or any candidate?
So the first thing that I'll look would be the memorandum of the party, what the manifestos they are providing with the people, for the welfare of the people. And also it depends on the person to person, sir. If the candidate if he's educationally qualified, and if you look at his past records, what kind of things for the welfare he has done for the people. I'll first of all look what kind of qualification the person has done, and also his activities towards the people, so that in the future times, if he gets elected, what would be his scenario towards looking at the people. And also the biggest thing is which party he belongs to, sir, because at the end it's the party which provides fund to the candidate, how to look for the people, sir. So the party, basically I'll look at what kind of manifestos they are providing, and also about the places like the party has been ruling, and what kind of development in the past few years the ruling party has shown in the region. And according to that, I'll cast my votes.
So simple question, party or candidate, what is your priority?
So my priority would be the candidates, sir.
Candidate.
So, yes, sir, because at the end it's the candidate who will be looking after the people.
Alright. So very nice, Krishna, to know your views and opinions about what is going on in the world. I had a very nice talk with you.
Yes.
And I am very thankful for the ideas or your views. Any question you want to ask, because I have been asking a lot of questions.
No,
Feel
sir.
free to ask in case you have any questions.
So I don't have any questions.
That was very nice, and I wish you all the best. Continue your good efforts. Have a nice day, and wishing you all the success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.